Hello and welcome back, my professional English learner. Whether you're writing an email or presenting to a team or join a Zoom call with international people, business English can really make a difference. So in today's episode, I'm going to teach you 10 powerful phrases that you'll hear in meeting or in email or probably say yourself. I'll tell you what each one means, how to pronounce it, and give you real life example for your better understanding. Are you ready to sharpen your business communication? Let's start it. So our first phrase of business communication is let's touch base. Pronunciation, let's touch base. It's so simple. What it means to briefly connect with someone or check on someone with an update or about a decision or about an update. For example, can we please touch base the plan about this weekend? Or you can say, can we please touch base the plan after your call with the client? That means to check up on someone about a decision or get an update or whatever it can be. It's mostly used in the offices, in the meetings or on the emails. Let's move to our next phrase. So our phrase number 2 of business communication is moving forward. As the name shows, it means from this point moving ahead, looking ahead. For example, what the thing we did in the past, we are avoiding it and we are not doing it in the future. So we are just moving forward. For example, moving forward, we avoid delays. Or you can say, moving forward, there is no space for doing mistakes. You can use it as it is. It is a polite way without sounding rude or negative. Moving to our next phrase of today's episode, that is circling back. As the name shows, circling back to a previous conversation or a topic, or going back to the previous topic or conversation, especially when it is unresolved. For example, there's a point that many people did not get, so you decide to go back to that point and explain it again. So we call it in business communication circling back. For example, I am circling back to the point of discussion from Monday. In this point, maybe many people don't get the discussion part, so that person is circling back to that. Or you can say, we will circle back at this point after lunch. So it is a very polite way to resolve that is unresolved. Our next phrase is following up. As the name shows, it follows. Follow or remind a previous action or a task. For example, you can say, just wanting to follow up about the client queries. Or you can say, thank you for following up. It is a very polite way to ask someone or remind someone of the task that has been given. Our next phrase is action items. Action items are the responsibilities or the task that has been given to you after a meeting. This one phrase used especially in the offices after the meeting about all the tasks your boss has given you. For example, please note your action items about today's session. You can say, we will check about everyone's action items. Ballpark figure is our next phrase, and it is that phrase that is used when talking about an approximate amount or an estimated amount, when you don't know the real amount or the exact amount. So you just gave a rough idea and call it as a ballpark figure. For example, we are looking for ballpark figure of $7,000 to $8,000. You can say, can you just give me a ballpark figure? And if you are not sure or totally unsure about any amount, you can use wild ballpark. Our next phrase is win-win situation. It is a situation where all parties that are involved are benefited, and it is a very good phrase, so positive, right? It is a situation where you find a solution for everyone that benefits all of them. Okay, let's have a look at our examples. Let's find a win-win outcome. Or you can say, this partnership was a win-win situation for both parties. That's how you sound good in business communication. Right. Our next phrase is on the same page. As the name shows, if two parties are involved and they both agree on a point or agree the same situation, that's when we use on the same page. It means we both agree on this solution in this situation or whatever it is. For example, before we start, make sure that we are on the same page. That means we agree on one thing. You can say, please make sure that we are on the same page about delivery date. That makes your English more good and more business-like. Our next phrase is drill down. Drill down means to dive into details deeply. Details can be about anything. If you are in a meeting, details about the proposal, details about the presentation. If you are in the office, details about your office worker and their work. It can be anything in any business. Basically, it is used most critical and problem-solving situation in which we are deeply diving into the details. For example, let's drill down into the customer feedback. We really need to do it. Or you can say, we have to drill down about our problems going on with this unit. That means going deeply into the details. And our last phrase for today, business communication, is bottom line. And I know you guys have already guessed it by its name. Bottom line means the result, the final outcome. It is also used in basically in the meetings and in the staff rooms or places like this. For example, bottom line, the client was not happy. You can say, bottom line, we have to work on our customer care service. This shows that this is the result of our discussion, or this is the summary. These were all 10 powerful business communication phrases that will elevate your business communication. I hope you liked the video and you have learned from this video. Up till then, bye.